Doc, husband has shingles, prescribed gabapentin. A naturopath has suggested lysine for this. And what about the shingles vaccine? So let's go through these first off. Okay, so shingles is the varicella zoster virus. Okay, it's in the same family as all the herpetic viruses. So they're all there. So cold sores, fever blisters, all of the genital ones, they're all in that same family. Okay, so when you look at these guys, you start thinking to yourself, all right, so I get this little virus. Once you get it, it likes to hang around, and the virus just goes dormant. Now, here's the real kicker. Shingles is chickenpox. That's what it is. And here's the problem we're running into with this right now. In our effort to eradicate chickenpox, we have opened the door for adults to get shingles. And it's kind of a catch-22. When children get chickenpox, which is a relatively harmless disease, it's inconvenient, but it's harmless. When they get chickenpox, they bring it home. Mom and dad have already had it. Grandma and grandpa have already had it. So their immune system says, oh, there's that chickenpox thing we got when we were 4. And they get almost like a tune-up. They don't get sick. They don't get the problems. They just get a little booster, a tune-up for themselves. That's natural immunity. There's a problem, though. If the children don't get the chickenpox, grandma, grandpa, mom, and dad don't get the booster. They don't get that bump effect that you get every so many years. And all of a sudden, this dormant little virus that leaves you alone for most of your life starts to re-express itself. Now we're seeing an uptick in shingles. How much of an uptick? A massive uptick in shingles. So in our effort to control chickenpox, we've created a shingles problem. Now the question is, which one's more annoying? You ever have shingles? Whoop, it's a bad boy. So getting chickenpox as an adult, which we will call shingles, is not good. It can have all kinds of problems. It can damage nerves. It causes a mess in the body because it's a childhood disease that was meant to be controlled with just natural children getting it. We interfered, played God. We love to do that. We interfered, and now we have a massive problem. So here comes the shingles vaccine. Well, we'll take this. We got one for chickenpox. We'll give you one for this. The problem is the first one didn't work very well, and it actually caused more shingles than it helped. Then they switched it around to the Shingrix version. It's a little more effective, which is great, but it's still not getting rid of that underlying root cause, the deep underneath, hey, this is how you get this thing. So here's the ticket for shingles. Always, always, always look for the emotional stress that's feeding it. I've never seen a case in 26 years of practice, never, where there wasn't some kind of an emotional something that came on a week, 7 to 10 days prior to the shingles outbreak. Maybe business, maybe work, maybe something with family, some kind of stress wore you down, excited you, got you angry, frustrated, whatever it is, and bang, that dormant virus wakes up.